personally, I'm usually talking to other people's, the parents of the teammate.
Yep.
I'm trying to find not I'm trying to find dirt, but I'm looking for maybe a little bit of a biased thing because they want that person you're talking to wants you to pay attention to their son, not the guy on the team that everybody's there to say. So they'll a lot of times they'll go to the lowest common denominator about that player that you have interest in. I mean, is he really that great a kid? Is he really, and not that you're trying to find dirt on him, but you're just trying to get the whole spectrum. And, you usually, because, I mean, scouting a player, it's like going on a first date. I mean, you put your best foot forward, parents, kids, grandma, everybody's putting their best foot forward. But, I mean, that's not fair to either of us to make that assessment, off flattery and goodwill and all that stuff. We have to dig. So I like going, kind of an alternate route with that. But I think generally an area scout, he just wants to he's trying to initiate a conversation with the parent and the kid so he can take that further. So, he can, find a way to nicely get in their house, see what the environment of their home is, just see how he gets along. Just get a flavor, just get a taste, and interview the kid in the home. But
So it sounds like the conversations, particularly in the stands, have a lot to do with character build up, makeup, the whole bit.
Big time. I mean, big time. The way you treat your mom. The way, the way you're congratulated after a game. You're proud of your parents. You'll pay attention to your sister. You're, some guy that you really don't know all that well that just, wants to shake your hand, claims he knows you real well. You treat him like anybody else. I mean, high character.
Sure.
High character. You're dealing with people well.
No, and it's no doubt important both on the professional and the college side of things. Finally, one final question. I have the opportunity to talk to you at a game, after a game. You're mulling around after the game. What would be a great conversation if I were a player?
Well, it's always, what can my kid do? I mean, what does my son have to do to catch your eye? And I will try to direct that conversation to how much does he really like this? I mean, try to direct the conversation to what this game is all about, what the college life is all about, the competition, the demand on your time, then going into professional baseball, especially just, I mean, this is, if you get an opportunity, you're going to serve a very long apprenticeship. You're going to live in different parts of the country, different cultures. I mean, it's going to be, we say pro ball. Pro is professional. I mean, to be a professional at 18 and 21 years old, when you get there, when you arrive at your first spring training, it's daunting because you are a professional. You are expected to act like a professional and treat your new job professionally. I think that conversation for me is, give me your idea of what you think that means. Just, and when you tell me, your son was on the circuit last summer and, he went to a couple showcases and, they went to Washington, D.C. and, and they went to see the Washington Monument between games. It's not like that. It's a complete commitment. It's a way of life. It's who you are and what you do. Are you ready for that? Are you prepared for that? Do you want to do that this time of your life? Do you want to not go to college, say, and miss Saturday afternoon football games? Do you not want to go see your basketball team? Do you not want to go to a few parties? Do you not want to do all that stuff because you're not going to do it anymore?
So it sounds like weighing, if you're one of the few that's fortunate enough to have that choice, weighing all of the factors is very important.
It's huge.
Because they're two different paths.
They are way different paths. I mean, you have to be pretty special. You have to have a pretty special internal way of that's different from the normal guy, because to get up and to live that life and share a room with three other guys and get on a bus and be there early and perform every night and it's just to be lonely and do all that stuff, you better really, really, really like it. It's not an easy life. I mean, guys love it. They do love it. I mean, it's a great opportunity, but the failure rate is is extremely high, and it's a tough life. But for those that it's in their blood, it's the best life in the world. But that's a lot of our job, is to really dig and find out who that You know, over the years, some of the guys I've signed were just, you know, I mean, you just, when you really have that feeling deep down in your core that this guy's a dirtbag, hard-nosed player, you're usually right.
Sure.
If you got any questions at all, ask more questions.